you can be a genius and a fool at the same time. I believe you can be a genius and Elon Musk, the same thing. You could be a genius and a fool at the same time.
You think Elon is a fool?
I think Elon's a fool.
No.
He's a fucking fool.
Why would you say that about Elon?
Because he does dumb shit.
Like what?
He does and says dumb shit. Like what this whole Twitter thing he's doing right now.
Well, what's dumb
and he's
about
a
it?
fucking hypocrite, and he's a fucking racist, and he's a
How's he a racist?
Because he supports motherfuckers that support racist shit.
Hold on.
And if you support people that are down with racist shit, you're a racist.
First of all,
you support Republicans, you're a fucking racist.
Hold on. First of all, let me say this, man. All right.
You support Republicans, you're a racist.
I think that Elon's reason for buying Twitter was that he was aware that freedom of speech was being threatened. And that Twitter...
How the hell is freedom of speech being
It's
threatened?
being fucking threatened because...
Do you know what the whole freedom of speech...
Oh, gosh, dude.
Do you know what freedom of speech... Do you know what the First Amendment is about? It's about government suppression of your ability to speak freely. Not about... Twitter is a private company. Okay,
I understand that, but
you can write letters to the editor at a newspaper. That's nobody suppresses your freedom. The government does not come in and suppress your freedom to say what the fuck you want to say.
I get it, dude.
Anything outside of that has nothing to do with freedom of speech.
So look, you're in a...
For Twitter to have moderation on what you can say and what you can tweet, that's not suppressing your freedom of speech. That's a private entity saying you can say what you want to say within our guidelines. We have guidelines.
Hold on, let me read the definition. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinions and ideas without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction. The right to freedom of expression has been recognized as a human right in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and international human rights law by the United Nations. Many countries have constitutional law that protects free speech. Terms like free speech, freedom of speech, and freedom of expression are used interchangeably in political discourse. However, in a legal sense, the freedom of expression includes any activity of seeking, receiving, and imparting information or ideas regardless of the medium used.
Okay, I get that. But definition, but the First Amendment does not apply to private companies having guidelines for what you can and can't say on their platform.
In 2022,
I can't say "fuck you, motherfucker" on the radio.
Dude,
why? Because the FCC has regulations and guidelines.
I put out a lot of content on Instagram and Facebook,
and you can't say whatever you want to say.
And I've been flagged just for the dumbest shit, bro.
Okay, but that's
like you can regulate, but I feel like they over-regulate.
Okay, they might go too far in one direction. I mean, there's certain words you can't type out because they're gonna flag it. There's certain, if you call somebody an idiot and say "go kill yourself," that's a big one. When you tell somebody "go kill yourself,"
hold on
Twitter or on Instagram, they're gonna flag your shit.
Understand, on Twitter, if you tweeted "learn to code," you would have been permanently banned. That was a jargon.
Okay.
Where they permanently banned you for tweeting "learn to code." What kind of shit is that?
I tweeted to somebody the other day, "Do the world a favor, stop your bloodline now." And I got flagged for saying "do the world a favor and stop your bloodline now."
Because
stop your bloodline.
Yeah.
Stop your bloodline now. Basically, that was a fancy way of saying kill yourself. But I just have an issue with Musk because I feel like, number one, as one person, he has access to way too much. Twitter is too powerful of a communication medium to be in the control of one person that may or may not be mentally disturbed. I think Elon Musk may be mentally disturbed.
So Elon is basically saying everybody on Twitter say whatever you want to say.
But that can create some really serious safety issues for the country and for the world, because when you have a medium like Twitter that is so vast, that reaches out so far, so you get people on there to start putting out all kind of incendiary, false propaganda type shit that can get people, because people believe what they read. And if you get somebody on there, let's say you get a collective group of people on there that says,
okay,
the Civil War or the Purge starts today. The Civil War starts today. Blah blah.
Right.
And you start to shift people's perception of what the fuck reality is. That's a dangerous thing.
But here's a prime example.
That's a dangerous thing to have that much power under the control, under the decision making of one person. That's too much.
But hold on. Here's a prime example. Like during the vaccine,
That's why they broke up monopolies.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm vaccinated.
Nobody needs to be a monopoly.
No, well, fuck. I mean, there's other places people could go to express themselves.
Okay, but what I'm saying is Twitter, because of the reach that it has and because of the information, what's the word I'm looking for? Because people believe what they see. People believe what they read. Why do you think the Russians put all these bots in there to spread propaganda? Propaganda can be a dangerous thing. Propaganda can start world wars. You know what I mean? Whether it's true or not, propaganda can start world wars.
So here's the thing. Like during the COVID, when we first had COVID hit it, I'm fully vaccinated. I was, telling people to get vaccinated or whatever. But people were saying like, well, you can get vaccinated, but you can still spread COVID and you can still catch COVID while being vaccinated.
Right.
You were flagged for saying that on Twitter, Facebook, all of these platforms. They will flag or block you or ban you.
Right.
Well, now we're here in 2022 and that turned out to be a truth of
we still don't know.
No, it's a truth. This is a fact.
What's the truth?
They've studied that after the vaccine, you can still catch it and
but nobody
transmit it.
said. Okay, but from my understanding, nobody said that the vaccine was going to be a 100%. I mean, you can still die when you got on a bulletproof vest.
Well, you
can still die having a motorcycle accident.
Fauci said it stopped transmission.
No. When did he say it stopped transmission? And what was the context under what he said it? Because I can't think any medical professional